If beauty is a sin, I am serving a life sentence. I am poor, dirt poor. The year we almost starved, a scout found me. My face got me on a magazine cover. It got me my first paycheck. It was not enough. After bills, we were still broke. We still needed 300 grand for medical fees. That is why I am here. The Elite Academy offered a full ride. No tuition for the charity case. Plus, the prize money for campus events is insane. Day 1. I started a stream. Daily grind. I cranked the beauty filter to the max. Someone took a screenshot. Now I am a joke on the school forum. What does she actually look like? Drop the filter settings. The wall behind her is warping. Who is voting for this alien? I saw her in person. She is actually hot. LOL. Buying bots in the comments? I heard she is on scholarship. Which sugar daddy is buying her votes? I checked the contest ranking. My alien face was sitting at number 13. Number 1 was Felicity. A sweet, candid shot in the library. Looking like an angel. Then I saw the fine print. Top 3 get 100 grand. Game on. I started a new stream. Filter at 100%. Caption. Real beauty bends space and time. The internet lost its mind. The hate comments rolled in. But the coffee shop was packed. Everyone wanted to see the freak show in real life. Vanessa was thrilled. She banned photos inside the shop. If they wanted to see my face, they had to buy a coffee. Smart. The forum was a war zone. One side called me ugly. One side called me hot. The trolls voted for me just for the chaos. It worked. My warp filtered face took first place. Boom. 100 grand in the first week. Felicity stormed into the shop. She saw my face and snapped. You shameless little schemer. She splashed her coffee over my head. Her pretty eyes were filled with venom. Chapter 2. The crowd gasped, but no one moved. No one dared to cross Felicity. Her family practically owns this zip code. A stack of bills rained down on me. Crisp hundreds fluttering like confetti. Felicity sneered. Take it, peasant. Watch your back. I didn't flinch. I didn't cry. I bent down. I picked up the cash. Money is money. I checked my phone. The stream was still live. Felicity thought she was dominating me, but on screen, the max level beauty filter was warping her angry face. She looked like a distorted, screaming alien. Every student in school was watching. I reached out. I tapped the screen. Filter off. My real face appeared. No distortion. Just cold, hard perfection. Sorry, everyone, I said, voice trembling just enough. Didn't mean for you to see that. I am not a sweet girl. I am not kind. I am vengeful. I have seen these high school games 1,000 times. They bore me. The chat went silent for a second. Then the donations exploded. Everyone loves a victim who looks like a goddess. Felicity wanted to play the elegant heiress. Instead, she gave me the best promo in my life. She was so pissed she skipped school for 3 days. Vanessa, the manager, pulled me aside. Listen, Ivy, the people here, they are untouchable. You are just a scholarship kid. You cannot afford to make enemies. I nodded. I tugged at my sleeves, covering my wrist. I know. My family needs the money. I will be careful. Vanessa knows about my life. She knows about Gary, my gambling, abusive father. She knows about Linda, my sick mother. She glanced at the faint, old scars on my arm. She sighed. Sometimes, she whispered, it pays to sell your misery. Play the victim. I gave her a shy, practiced smile. I just tell people I fell. Selling misery now? Too obvious. Too desperate. It might backfire. I know these elite. They do not stop until they draw blood. I need to save the victim card. That is my ace. I will play it when it kills. The hype from the contest died down. My stream numbers flattened. The chat started getting restless. Ivy, watching you work is boring. Do a talent show. Don't be so stuck up. Just a pretty vase. Unsub. The view count hovered around 100. Just the diehard simp. I didn't panic. I stuck to the routine. I had a feeling Felicity was cooking up a surprise. Logic dictates that in a school like this, being poor makes you a unicorn. But today, I met 3 poor hot guys in a row. The math was not mating. Guy number 1, Cruz. He gave me a sob story about being an orphan, while wearing a Chrome Hearts necklace worth my entire tuition. Guy number 2, Travis, the broke senior. Faded shirt. Scholarship story. But he was walking in limited edition sneakers worth $1,200. Guy number 3, Jude. No logos. Generic clothes. But when I mentioned Timu, he looked at me like I was speaking Latin. He didn't know what a coupon code was. Abnormal. Suspicious. Red flags everywhere. I gave them all the cold shoulder. I turned the corner toward the coffee shop. I heard voices. Familiar voices. What a coincidence. The 3 broke guys I just rejected were all sitting together. Chapter 3. Felicity called it. Ivy is a gold digger. She definitely hates poor people. I tried to confess my undying love today, and she shut me down instantly. I got rejected too. Who does she think she is? Acting all high and mighty. She just wants a sugar daddy. Tis same here. I asked her to click a Timu link for me. I told her I couldn't afford the full price. She didn't even look at me. Just walked away. The bell chimed. A pair of long legs stepped into the cafe. Asher. He is the tallest. 6'2" of pure arrogance. He caused a riot the day he transferred here. Rich, handsome, and driving a supercar that costs more than this building. Felicity trailed behind him. She was wearing a modest, ladylike dress. Her eyes were red and puffy. I cannot believe she is the school beauty, she sobbed. It is humiliating. I told you she was trash, and you didn't believe me. You had to go and test her. Now do you believe me? You have to help me expose her. Asher smirked. He pulled her into his arms. How do you want us to help? Felicity's voice was sweet, but the words were pure poison. Ivy is too pretty and too poor. There is no way she grew up like that without help. She definitely has men on the side. I saw marks on her body. She says she fell, but those are hickeys. She is dirty. We need to reveal her true colors. Then we take nudes of her and post them on the school forum. They laid out the plan. It was detailed. Asher is the bait. He uses his money to hook me. Then, in a month, he fakes bankruptcy. While he plays the broke loser, the other 3 stooges will swoop in. They will reveal they are actually rich. They will try to buy me. They will trick me into sleeping with them and taking photos. Finally, Asher posts everything online. Proof that I am a cheating gold digger. Role cemented. Reputation destroyed. The trust fund babies opened a betting pool. $10 million to the first one who gets my nudes. Asher's eyes were cold. He looked bored. Zero challenge. He drawled. What if she actually falls in love with me? It is a pain to shake off a clingy, desperate girl. Travis patted his shoulder. Relax. Bro, gold diggers only love cash. She won't care about you. I stood around the corner, listening. I smiled. Game on, boys. Chapter 4. The next day, the group was back in the coffee shop. I changed my outfit. I wore a white spaghetti strap dress. Simple, innocent, the perfect pure little white flowered look. I held a tray with a steaming cup of coffee. I timed it perfectly. I pretended to trip. Oops. I slammed right into Asher. The hot liquid splashed over his chest. Asher hissed in pain. He bared his teeth. He looked ready to kill, but then he noticed his bros had all scrambled away to avoid the splash damage. He looked down. He saw my face. His pupils contracted. He recognized me. I panicked. Fake panic. I reached out to wipe the coffee off his shirt, moving my hands clumsily. I let the ceramic cup slip from my fingers. Smash. It landed directly on the toe of his Italian leather shoe. Asher groaned. I forced tears into my eyes and until they were red and brimming. I looked up at him, trembling, pathetic. I am so sorry. Your shoes, are they expensive? I bit my lip. I just got my wages today. I don't know if my part-time money is enough to pay you back. The rest of the guys were watching, like vultures waiting for the show to start. Asher gritted his teeth. He forced a gentlemanly smile through the pain. Not expensive, just 12 grand. He waved a hand. Don't worry about the money. Would you do me the honor of letting me buy you a coffee? I froze. I acted stiff, overwhelmed. I glanced at his shoes. $12,000? I didn't recognize the brand. Custom made? Asher didn't waste time on the setup. He was lazy. He went straight for the love at first sight trip. He accidentally dropped his Ferrari key on the table. Clatter. Just in case I missed the smell of money, I put on my best innocent, starstruck smile. Okay. Asher shot a smug look at his friends. Booked. He launched a high-profile offensive. Imported roses delivered to class. Supercar pickup. A mountain of luxury gift. I saw the coldness in his eyes when he looked at me. I ignored it. I took everything. I accepted every single gift. I sent him daily I love you text, but I kept my schedule. I worked my shift. I did my streams. Asher was relieved I didn't have time to cling to him. He sent fake concern via text. Don't work too hard, babe. I will take care of you. Sure you will. I was currently sweating inside a giant plush bear mascot costume. I was handing out flyers on the street corner. I spotted them, the familiar group. I waddled after them. Slowly. They were talking loudly, plotting. They didn't notice the giant bear lurking 3 feet away. Asher was bragging. So much for the Ice Queen. I crooked my finger and she came running.